Welcome back, folks, to Let's Play Neverwinter Nights. When last we left off, we had fled from the tavern because we had two NPCs constantly talking to themselves, and that sailor might be a bit tipsy. Either that, or he's just whistling. That is a very odd animation for whistling. And there is a farmer's son, that well-known chap. We have here a glowing entrance. Probably to a church. Let's go in. Yep, indeed, this is going to take us to the temple. There is one NPC. Deep wrinkles surround the perpetual frown on this man's face. And another one. This gnome carries himself with an aura of holiness and dignity. Let's talk to you first.
Yes, hello to you.
Hello, Sar'ken. I hope your deeds in Neverwinter weren't a fluke. Arabeth has a lot of time and energy invested in you. Don't expect me to go healing or anything like that. My powers are tied to the teleportation circle and the stone of recall in your backpack. Who are you? My name is Kaliandros, a cleric of Tyr. I serve Arabeth by aiding those who work for her. But don't expect me to go healing you or anything like that. You just said that. I'm just reiterating the fact. Goodbye. Goodbye, Sar'ken. Tyr protect you. Let's talk to the priest.
Hail to ye!
Welcome to the Tyran Temple. This is a really inappropriate voice for a gnome. It's more like a dwarf's voice. Tell me, are you here for Tyr's service, or perhaps the Lady Luck herself has guided you us during these dark days? Why must I use a magical portal to enter your temple? I know it may seem strange to you, my lord, but the temple within Port Last was actually destroyed during the time of troubles, when the gods themselves walked the face of Faerun. Why didn't you just build another one? Hey, this was a good idea! It was, honest. We had retreated to a cave far north from the town, hidden well enough that we could carry out our Lord Tyr's orders in safety. For our efforts, he blessed us with the portal that still connects us to the town and consecrated this new place. We are no longer in danger in Port Last, of course, but this hidden temple still serves us well. At the very least, it is a safe haven should trouble ever rise again. Well, it doesn't really make much sense. Couldn't anybody just use the obvious glowy portal to get in here? Well, yes. Yes, they could. It's not that safe at all, but it makes sense. Have you a need, my brother? I shall help however I'm able. Who are you? My name is Sar'ken Smith. Oh, pardon my manners, good brother Sar'ken. I am Nurik, a priest in charge of this Tyran temple of good Port Last. And though it pains me to trouble you, I ask a favour of you if you might. As I alluded to, these are dark days. Days that call for a hero. Good thing you brought your bear with you, because, man, don't we need him along. Have you a need, then, my brother? Yes. Perhaps you could... Perhaps you need some assistance? Well, I'm hesitant to suggest the task because of the danger involved, but it's very important. You can be certain that I'll compensate you for the risk, should that matter to you. Tell me what you need me to do. Let me tell you how it started. A short time ago, a foul beast settled in the area of the town. At first, few of us knew of its presence, and here Port Last had known few troubles for many years. Slowly, however, we became aware. Several of our citizens disappeared without a trace, and always on the night of a full moon, wolf prints were found. The howling was constant. We thought the town besieged. The trouble was for no pack of wolves, however. It came from a creature much more powerful and cunning. A werewolf. The famous hunter, Sar'ken, was sent in for orders to slay this black wolf, as we came to call it. Garethis took with him 4 of Port Last's younger lads to aid his task, but unfortunately the black wolf was merciless. He overcame the night and attacked the 4 boys, and only young Ander managed to return to us unharmed. According to Ander, the other 3 boys were wounded but had managed to flee. I fear this means the curse of the werewolf will have been passed on to them. If the boys are not found and cured, or killed, we could very well be facing even more danger than from the black wolf alone. I have silver charms here which may yet drive the curse from their blood. You must subdue the beasts first, however, and convince them to use the charms, if you can. Then the black wolf himself must be dealt with. As I said, terrible but vital task. Where can I get weapons to fight werewolves? Well, we know where to get weapons to fight werewolves. I will do this for you. You don't know how relieved I am to hear that. Here, take the silver charms. Hopefully they can be used to cure all 3 boys in Sar'ken, should he still live. Each of the boys wears a ring. They should give them up freely if cured. Bring them back to me, and I'll know their situations are resolved. Goodbye. Those children. A town prays for them, we all do. I hope you will be their saviour, and may Tyr be at your side. So, I'm gonna go back to praying at this rock now. You can go. And so he left. Left heroically. Through a portal that was very unsecure. I mean, it's really unsecure. We have the docks. We have a dock house. We can talk to the sailors.
Aye, hello there.
We can barely room for... Oh, there's a man here called Flarg. Let's talk to Flarg, shall we?
Hello.
Ah. No, it's not.
Greetings.
It's... Do you have to keep your weapon drawn? Yes. Yes, I actually think I do. Is that another NPC? No, it's just a peasant. Lots of people walking around here just called peasant. Let's go to the dock house, shall we? Ah, shady character. Well, he's definitely shady. Hello. You look like the kind of person who knows how to live in the shadows. What's it to you? Yeah, it's just business to notice these sort of things. You might be needing some helpful items. In that case, I'm your go-to guy. I've got the goods to make your life easier. Let's see what you have to offer. Hey, he's got stuff, like Shadow Legion armor. Pretty good armor. The Mask of Persuasion. Ooh. Greater Mask of Persuasion. Look at that. It's a pretty good helmet. However, provides +1 charisma, +1 concentration, +3 persuade. There is a temptation to buy that, purely for the persuade. The Thieves' Hood, however, we can't use, so weapons doesn't really have a lot for me. Rings, not really much for me either. I'm very tempted by the helmet, though. That +3 persuade, that light, however, as well. Actually, I'm going to buy the helmet. I've got loads of gold. One helmet's not going to hurt. We'll sell this helmet. And we will buy this helmet. Doesn't look very good. No, that helmet looks a lot better, but we will buy this helmet. The helmet has been purchased. And now it shall be equipped. Hopefully. There we go. Okay, it looks a little silly. However, it looks really silly, actually, if you think about the size of his head. Yep. Oh well. We're wearing it now. Excellent. Do you have anything else that I might want? I think the answer to that is probably not. Wand of Lesser Summon. We actually need to start recouping the money we spent on that. It will be worth it in the long run. What is this? It's another Wand of Lesser Summoning. We're really doing well on these Wands of Lesser Summoning, aren't we? There's a green stone that we can sell. Not much else we can sell right now, though. Okay, so we've explored there. This helmet looks really silly. However, that +1 charisma, it's more the persuade, to be honest. It's more the persuade. And plus it's a magic helmet. 5 grand I'm not going to miss on a magic helmet. Doesn't really improve my charisma, but the +3 to persuade's going to help. Persuade is quite an important skill to my character. There is a outlying farm here that we can go look at. We shall go look at that before we head north and deal with the orcs. We're not going to deal with the werewolves just yet. We're going to deal with the orcs first. Then there are chickens! Chickens we should not ever trust. Ever. We can enter a barn.
Sorry.
No, we cannot actually enter a barn. It would seem like the barn is... There's a water... Hello, dog. Why did I get the feeling you weren't going to like... Ooh, loot. No, no, no. Loot is this way, Sar'ken. We have 5 grand to make up. Sar'ken does not want to loot that barrel. Sar'ken? There we go! I just stole a potion, dog. Don't get angry at me. Hello. Go away. We don't want you bringing trouble in this house. Wow. A worried frown covers this commoner's face. She goes about her business. You heard the missus. Now move on.
I greet you.
Oh. Okay, you really don't want me here. Okay, fair enough. But before we do anything, it's still a very silly hat. I thought it wouldn't look as silly as it does. Look at that hat. Oh well. So we're going to head over to the Wanev's cottage again, because now we have a key that should be able to give us access to the lower part of the cottage, which hopefully won't be full of death. It's going to be full of death, isn't it? Hello, dog. You managed to growl at me just before I got in anyway. Okay, we have a key now, which means we can get further in. I'm not actually sure if I want to go further in. It's one of those things where if I head further in, I'll probably die. Okay, it's got that. Whoa, skeletons! Wow, this is actually a mini dungeon. Combat! Admittedly, not difficult combat, but combat. Ooh, you all dropped things. Probably... Ah, skeleton knuckles. We're going to need those if we're going to have a look at this merchant's wares back up at the north part of town. She probably has a better hat too. I probably just spent 5 grand on a hat I don't need. Oh well, always a learning experience. Hello, more skeletons. No, I'm not interested in fighting them. No, let's fight the skeletons. They are worth a pittance of experience. Yeah, 4 experience a skeleton. At that rate, we are going to be fighting a lot of skeletons before we get to level 9. You're a skeleton mage. Or slightly more difficult. I say slightly, because you're now badly wounded after a few small hits. You only give 26 points of experience. Still, I suppose that's a plus. Restoration. Fire beetle. Why do I get the feeling this area is going to be basically full of reagents? So that if we want to go and look at that woman's merchandise, we have the capability to do so. Let's go this way. Ah. This way leads to more dungeon. Not much of a... Hello, bugbear. Hello, magma method. Oh, now we're getting into interesting territory. How long have these people been locked up here? I mean, that was 26 damage to a bugbear. I was actually about to look at the bugbears, but nope, don't get the option. Mephits are not that tough. Compared to certain imps, they're not tough at all. Yeah, look at all these, you're getting absolutely loads of reagents. Probably purely so that we can go check out the merchandise. I bet that there's going to be a better helmet. But this one's silly, so... There we go. Does it go with the armor? Not really. Oh look, it's a goblin shaman. You don't trigger the trap. We do, though. It doesn't hurt me, though. How many... Well, goblins are considered more than you... Oh, an unchecked population. Yep, indeed. That goblin is unconscious. Bad for you. Coup de grace. Very rarely does that happen, but when it does happen, you get to basically kill for free. A torch. We'll take it, I suppose. Ooh. A flesh golem. Oh! There. Intruder, destroy, destroy. There. Flesh golem is going to be a problem. Flesh golems are nasty. We really need to move so that dog can get it. Not dog, sorry. I mean Crumpy can get involved. I say dog because, as I've stated before... Ooh. When was the last time we saved? It was before we came in here. Okay. Mainly because I don't want Charwin to die. It was, however, after I bought that silly hat. This area is pretty easy, though.
Pray to whatever gods you worship.
Probably not going to need to look at the merchandise of the woman that much. There we go. So we'll grab these knuckle bones and we'll move on. Actually, why don't we just grab all of it? It weighs practically nothing. We'll save before we get to the flesh golem and buff up. I thought we might be able to deal with a flesh golem. Flesh golems are actually really tough. Flesh golems are dangerous. They have construct traits. They can rage as well. They can just like permanently go berserk, which really sucks. I don't know what spell you just cast. Nasty spell. Pretty nasty. Hello, skeleton mage. You are not doing very... Is that web? That's web, isn't it? You cast web at such low DC that we managed not to get affected at all by it. That says a lot about your web spell. It also says a lot about our level. So that flesh golem is basically going to need to be dealt with. I don't quite know where this is leading, mind you. If it's leading to a nice alternate entrance into the tower, that'd be fun, but I don't think it is. Hello! Let's look at this time. Biggest and strongest of the goblinoids, bugbears receive their name from the bear-like noses, strong upper body, and keen sense of smell. And also about the fact that you got criticaled and thus are dead.
Pray to whatever
Magma
gods
methods,
you
chaotic
worship.
and destructive methods come in many shapes and have a wide range of abilities. Most are drawn from various elemental and quasi-elemental planes. Unfortunately, they were drawn from the plane of You're Now Dead. Also, that piece of loot's actually better than what was in there before. We'll take the Slard's Tongue. We don't need any of the other things. We don't even need... There's a book about the trade of blades. I wonder if the trade of blades wrote it themselves. We need to buff if we're going to deal with that flesh golem, that's for sure. Also, I don't care about the trap. It was a pretty nasty trap if it hit Shaman as well.
Pray to whatever gods you
Goodbye,
worship.
goblins. And then the goblin... Oh, there's a goblin shaman there. I totally forgot. I thought the shaman was already dead, but nope, would seem not. You're just going to stand there while we kill you? Yep. Yes, you are. I'll take this scroll of web. I'll take these 20 arrows. And I will head this way purely so I can try and rest. There we go, because we're going to need to buff if we're going to deal with that flesh golem. Also, I still just can't believe this hat. I really thought it would look better. It just looks like Sar'ken's picked up a rusty thing he found on a battlefield and has just plonked it on his head. Oh well, the light source and the concentration ank's actually quite a good thing to have. The persuade is more for character interaction. Right, we need to buff this time. We need to buff, and we need to summon that spider. Need bark skin. And we need bull strength. There we go. I know that when we cast bark skin, it's not stacking with the amulet of natural armor we're wearing, but I do think it provides a better bonus. Yeah, we're on AC 27 right now. Provides a +1 bonus. So let's go here. Just currently waving at us. Just waving, going, hello! I am the guardian of this place. See, now it's not going after Shaman. Oh, the spiders managed to get a angle to attack. Yeah, you're in trouble this time, Flesh Golem. I might also be in trouble, though. That's a lot of... Oh, nope! It, in fact, is just dead. Oh. I was sort of expecting a little more than that. Anything in here? What's a... That's a gargoyle. It's not a gargoyle. It's a gargoyle! Clever gargoyle. Very sneaky. Fortunately, gargoyles are not that tough. Gargoyles are vicious predators that enjoy torturing weaker creatures. Their ability to perch indefinitely without moving causes adventurers to frequently mistake them for statues. Except when you're very obvious like that. Ooh, a journal. It appears to be the journal of one Wanav, a mage. It reads, "Curse the demon ale! Damn it, damn it, damn it! I have no idea where I've put the ingredients for the recipe. How drunk was I? What was the blonde's name? Curses! If I can't find the ingredients, I can't get into my den. I think I left my wardstone and journal in there. What was I supposed to tell the bugbears again? There are numerous expletives here. Then, I intend to return to my tower and never return to this stupid overpriced cottage. Thank the gods that I've nothing worse than trolls guarding the way back. Stupid wardstone. Why do I get the feeling he's lost something important? It's probably in there. So pretty much all these people here were trapped. Literally trapped. Oh well. When we come back, folks, we'll open this armoire, and then we will hopefully be able to find a way into that tower so that we can get that gem. So, I'll catch you next time, and I'll see you then. Later.